What's up, board game nerds, and welcome to another review. Today, we're taking a look at a successful Kickstarter, Eila and something shiny. Here I have a demo copy just for this review. This is not the completed copy, but in any case, you'll get my thoughts on the game here short after the rules explanation. Okay everyone, this is the game Eila and something shiny. This is basically a choose your own adventure deck, and here we have different decks in front of us. We have a habit deck, which will provide cards later in the game. We also have a items deck, and sometimes we'll add those into the game. And then we have these two decks that add adventures and other things in the game, sometimes dangers, and these will all at different times be added in the game whenever the story tells us to on these cards. Here we have our health, here we have our round marker, and it basically tells you the general structure of the game and our goals. So we need energy to go and do things, so every 2 carrots can count as an energy. You can change those out. You will spend an energy at each night phase, and they'll be placed here on the round. If you don't have the energy to spend, you lose a health, and your health gets placed over here on the round. And then you reshuffle all of the cards that you placed in the future pile, and you leave all of the cards in the past pile untouched. So we're just going to go ahead and jump in here and start. So at the beginning of the game, you basically get this card that says, Great Tree's Concern. And in the game, we've got some flavor text and then an option. The tree asks, the forest is so full of surprises. Do you want to go on an adventure? So if you're playing with this with a 7-year-old, so sometimes I just pull it out and play this with my kids, and I just ask them what they want to do, and I will say, do you want to go on an adventure, or do you want to stay with the tree and get a carrot? And so let's say my daughter chose to go on an adventure. We would take this card and we would place it in the future deck. I like to place it unseen. I'm pretty sure that's how you're supposed to do it anyway, so you don't spoil anything for the next round. Then you move on to the next card. The next card has some more text on it. The Great Tree's Company. So you can A, play with the Great Tree, and you can gain an energy, or you can gain a knowledge. The knowledge is our goal this round, so I'm going to say let's gain a knowledge, and you place it over here. These are how many resources you're allowed to have. Anytime this is full, you are not allowed to gain the wanted resources unless you discard something else. And you cannot discard fear unless you use a card to get rid of a fear token. So this is also not a card that's discarded and would be placed in the future zone. So here we have a new card, and it says, Harvest with your bare hands. We don't have a shovel, so that's the only option we have. We don't have the tool. Use tools to help you, and then you would be able to gain 3 carrots. So we'll take the 1 carrot, and this will also be placed in the future deck. Now here, we have the option to spend an energy and gain 3 coins, that's option B, or just gain 1 coin. We don't have any energy, and see how the arrows are pointing this direction? That's the deck that it will go to based on the decision you will make. Now we have this option, buy foods or sell foods. So basically I could sell a carrot for a gold, or I could use a gold to buy a carrot. Right now we really need a carrot, because we can take that carrot and we can turn it into an energy. Now, the round is officially over, and we have to spend our energy right here, and we can take the knowledge and place it here. So, super de duper. Now we take our deck that we had, and we're going to mix it up this time. And for our purposes, I'm leaving our story card on the top so we can move along here in the rules explanation. So here we have a situation. We lose 1 heart, and we gain 2 fear. The fears are brown tokens. And then we are allowed to add card number 9 to the deck. And if we were already moving on, you can just go ahead and see what it says. An apple fell down and hit you in the head, and you're now allowed to add cards 7 and 8. to the deck, and I'm jumping ahead here so we can see what's going on, and then you add other cards, so on and so forth, until you've completed the scenario. Whenever you completed the scenario, you read the end section in the book, and then you read the prologue or any preparation notifications or preparation materials for the next chapter. And the story goes on like this. I only have the prototype, so I've only played through the prologue and the first chapter. And so whenever it is done, you would be able to have played through an entire story with your kids, and it's a really cool way to tell them a story, but also they get to be a part of it and choose their own adventure. Okay, I've already kind of jumped into my thoughts about the game, so let's complete them after I clean up. Island Something Shiny is a new, fresh take on what kid games can be. It looks, first of all, completely awesome and cute and wonderful, and kids want to play with it. It even can come with a plushie of the character on the box, and this game is nothing short of adorable, let alone an interesting story about a bunny going on an adventure, and it has trees and all sorts of stuff like that. Parents, please, I'll just let the cat out of the bag. I think this game is awesome. Please buy this game. Please support and back this project. Well, this project's already funded, but please go and either late pledge or buy a retail copy of this game when it comes out if you are tired of Candyland. If you are tired of mind-numbing games of Monopoly, and if you like Monopoly, I'm sorry. If you like Candyland, I'm sorry for that too. But I played it as a kid too. But it's something different to be able to not only tell your kid a story, but have them be a part of it and play through that story with you. It gives them a different feeling of satisfaction. It gives you a different feeling of satisfaction. You're interested to see what kind of choices your kids make whenever you play this game with them. And let alone, this isn't just for kids. This is 7 and up. Adults could technically play this game by themselves. It's a solo game, and you could see how the story goes and develops. I, for one, am extremely excited to get my full version of this copy because the demo was just not enough. I can't wait to find out what happens to Eila next and what adventure she goes on and what interesting things she gets herself into. This game will absolutely stay in my board game collection, and I recommend it highly. It gets my seal of approval, and I hope you guys check it out. Till next time, I'm Mark.